Welcome to a journey through the world's most cursed places, where the veil between our world and the next wears thin. These are locations steeped in dread, where history and the supernatural collide. Join me, if you dare, as we venture into the heart of darkness, exploring the chilling stories and spine-tingling evidence that cling to these sites. Prepare yourself, for the path ahead is not for the faint of heart. Our journey begins south of Mexico City, amidst the canals of Xochimilco. Here, shrouded by foliage and silence, lies a tiny island unlike any other. This is Isla de las Muñecas, the island of the dolls. Hundreds of decaying dolls stare out from the trees, their eyeless sockets seeming to follow your every move. The story goes that a young girl drowned in these waters, her body discovered by the island's sole inhabitant, Don Julian Santana Barrera. Haunted by her death, he began hanging dolls he found in the canals, believing it would ward off her spirit. Some say he too drowned in the same spot as the girl, claimed by the very forces he sought to appease. Whether you believe in the curse or not, there is an undeniable aura of sorrow and unease that permeates this tiny island. Beneath the bustling streets of Paris lies a labyrinth of darkness, a subterranean city of the dead. This is the Ossuary, the catacombs of Paris, where the remains of over 6 million souls lie entombed. Originally Roman quarries, the tunnels became a mass grave in the late 18th century. Bones were brought here under the cover of darkness, arranged in a chillingly artistic fashion. Whispers, shadows and unexplained temperature drops have been reported deep within the tunnels. Some believe the spirits of those interred here still wander the corridors, unable to find peace. Others claim the darkness itself holds a sinister energy, feeding off the fear of those who dare to enter. One particular section, known as the Quartier des Fous, or the Madmen's Quarter, is said to be especially active. It is a stark reminder of our own mortality, a place where the boundary between the living and the dead seems to blur. On the banks of the River Thames stands a fortress, a silent sentinel that has borne witness to centuries of British history. This is the Tower of London, a place of both grandeur and grim notoriety. Within its walls, kings have been crowned, prisoners have languished, and blood has been spilled. It is little wonder, then, that the Tower is said to be one of the most haunted places in England. From the restless spirits of executed queens to the phantom footsteps of imprisoned princes, the air within the tower is thick with the echoes of the past. Perhaps the most famous spectre is that of Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII, beheaded on charges of treason. Her ghostly form, often seen carrying her severed head, is said to appear on the anniversary of her death, gliding across the Tower Green. The White Tower is said to be haunted by the young princes, Edward V and Richard of Shrewsbury, who disappeared within its walls in 1483. The Tower Guards, known as Beefeaters, have reported countless strange occurrences, doors opening and closing on their own, disembodied voices, and sudden drops in temperature. The Tower of London stands as a testament to the enduring power of the past. In the heart of San Jose, California, stands a sprawling Victorian mansion, a bizarre architectural marvel unlike any other. This is the Winchester Mystery House, a 160-room labyrinth of dead ends, secret passages and staircases that lead to nowhere. It is the creation of Sarah Winchester, heiress to the Winchester Repeating Arms fortune. In 1881, following the deaths of her husband and infant daughter, Sarah consulted a spiritualist who told her she was cursed by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles. The only way to appease the spirits, the medium claimed, was to continuously build onto her home. And so, for 38 years, construction continued day and night, guided by Sarah's increasingly erratic designs. The result is a bewildering maze of rooms, some opulent, some unfinished. Doors open to brick walls, windows overlook other rooms, and staircases lead to the ceiling. Visitors and employees alike have reported strange occurrences, footsteps in empty hallways, doors slamming shut on their own, and the feeling of being watched. One room, known as the Seance Room, is said to be particularly active. The Winchester Mystery House stands as a monument to grief, obsession, and the thin veil that separates the living from the dead. At the base of Mount Fuji, shrouded in an ethereal silence, lies Aokigahara, a dense forest of ancient trees. Sunlight struggles to penetrate the thick canopy, casting the forest floor in perpetual twilight. This is a place of serene beauty, but also of profound sorrow. Aokigahara is known as the Sea of Trees, but it is also known by a more somber name, Suicide Forest. For decades, people have come here to end their lives, drawn by the forest's isolation and the legends that surround it. Some say the forest's magnetic properties disrupt compasses, disorienting those who enter. The forest floor is littered with the remnants of tragedy, discarded belongings, empty pill bottles, and the skeletal remains of those who were never found. In recent years, efforts have been made to dispel the darkness that clings to Aokigahara. Aokigahara stands as a testament to the complexities of the human experience, the beauty and the pain, the hope and the despair. These places, each marked by tragedy and mystery, stand as stark reminders of the enduring power of fear and fascination. Dare to visit them if you can and decide for yourself whether the stories are true or whether the human mind is the most haunted place of all. But be warned, once you have gazed into the abyss may gaze back into you.